Welcome back, everyone, to the final installment of Chrono Trigger. I'm going to speedrun a whole playthrough to get that final ending. New Game Plus. I'll do the DS visuals. By this point, you know how I fight, so you're not going to have to worry about me menuing too terribly much. Let's witness the iconic opening one more time. Oh look, it's the Dimensional Vortex, which, by the way, I did say that, oh, these are things you do at Endgame, or maybe the beginning. Well, they're clearly around in the beginning, but that area is inaccessible until you get the Epic, so you pretty much have to do Endgame anyway. Time for us to get out of bed. Alright, sorry, Mom. And gameplay begins. So my stats are probably still pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good, but you know what? I think we can do better. So first of all, I'm going to put on the Golden Stud. As much as I want to pump damage, I need to be able to keep casting spells. That said, though, you know what? Maybe I'll go all in. I'll do the Prism Spectacles. Greatly boosts damage, hopefully from all sources. Regal Plate. Well, that's good for defense. Do I have any anti-status effect armor? I do have Nova armor. You know what? I'll take that, actually. Master's Crown. That boosts damage and prevents status ailments, but I would like haste. But you know what? I'm going to go for it. And if this is preventing status immunity anyway, I'll just do the Regal Plate. I'm going all in on this one. And guess what? It's the moment you've been waiting for. The Dream Seeker. 70% critical hit rate? Try 90%. Rainbow? Just one more attack damage because 255 is the best, but 90%. 90%. Oh my goodness, I am a damage powerhouse. So, let's advance the game. Luca's at the fair, it's fine. Let's get out of here. Now, I did say I'm speedrunning the game, but I want to do one little fight because I want to see the Dream Seeker in action. Because I don't know if I'm taking standard sword swings against Lavos. There you go. Nice red sword. Oh no, I'm not at full. 2040 damage, you gotta be kidding me with this. I know I'm over leveled, but damn. Alright, I've had my fun. Also, did I read the actual description here? A mystical blade said to be forged of dreams. I like this. Now, let's actually speedrun the game. I'm going to go to the Millennial Fair. Gee golly, this looks fun. Anyway. Bonk. Key moment. I realized I should have talked to her first, but it hardly matters. You could have it back. Let's walk around together. This is Marl. Okay, so let's equip her as well. I might just go with the Valkyrie bow for this one. I'm pretty terrified of her getting confused and hitting me with 777 damage. So I'll do Valkyrie bow. Otherwise, Angel's Tiara, Prismatic Dress, no, Regal Gown. Less defense, but instead of reducing magical damage by a third, is reducing all damage by a third. And then Ribbon. I actually don't know what I want to give her. I do have really good stuff. Do I have an anti... I do have anti-status stuff. Wow, maybe I should just do a gold stud anyway. I don't know what else I should do. Whatever. Alright. Oh, silver points. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that. Am I allowed to... Nope, we're not ready yet. I might have to talk to Melchior. No, we're good. Oh, I want to get some candy. I'll wait. I'll do one last kind act for this one. I'm shattering my speedrun potential. This is terrible. There we go. Thanks for waiting. Alright, alright. Hey look, it's the plot. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported anywhere. Oh my goodness. You can do it this early! Oh my god. This is as early as you could fight the final boss. I could also get this ending, by the way, when Lavos naturally shows up in the plot when you're supposed to lose to him in the Ocean Palace. It's just that he's powered up when he does that. Anyway, I am going to do Luminaire. Yeah, he did like 300 to me in Ocean Palace. It was pretty scary. Marl, I guess, will cast Ice. Whatever. That's a lot of damage. That's insane. 7,000 against Lavos, are you serious? Confused while I avoided this. I'll just have Marl shoot the thing. 5 and 0. Dream Devourer hit just a little harder, didn't he? Now what's going to be unfortunate about this is that I'm going to have to restore Chrono's MP a lot. That'll be Marl's job. But look, I beat Phase 1 already! Oh my goodness. Unbelievable, yeah. This early. I didn't even start the plot. We're in pretty deep. This is amazing. Marl's just gonna be on Ether or Elixir duty, I think. I can't believe the amount of damage I did. That's what you get when you put on 2 damage boosters. Anyway, look who's here. But now you see why I like the Golden Stud, right? Chrono could just cast and cast and cast. But if I'm restoring him every turn, then we're good. Laser beams. Marl will just take a shot, whatever, who cares. Luminaire. Also, I should see if Chrono... I forgot if he has haste. I don't think he does. That is so much damage, though. Let's give him haste. I will have to do this again for the final fight, but, I mean, whatever. Just use a Mega Elixir. I have nothing else to do with them. In 2 turns, are you... I'm so used to doing like 3,000 damage. This is crazy. That's confused again, I think, but... I didn't even give him time to do the... You're no longer immune to status effects thing. That was 2 turns. Normally, one of us should have been confused by now because I like having a haste helm on, but we're not even doing this. Maybe I should have given Marl her super bow. This is a comical amount of damage. That's what I get for being level 98. Umbral Embrace, I'm still immune to status effects, buddy. I'm too fast, that's the problem. This is really just a drop in the bucket, Marl's attack, but it's fine. This is going to be a faster fight than I thought, to be perfectly honest. Oh my god. Actually unreal. Can you imagine if I did the Ocean Palace fight, though? Isla would have been doing crit quad 9. Anyway. It's humanoid. Could it have acquired the powers of every creature on this planet? This thing is the reason we're all here. This planet is our home. And we're taking it back. Here goes nothing. I'm gonna have to not Luminaire the left pod. It seems to absorb magic, or at the very least, light and ice. So, sorry. Elixir on Chrono. And then I'll cast Haste on him. 900 per! Oh my god, this thing's long gone now. Do you think I could take this thing out before I get confused? That's what I want to see. Alright, Haste on Chrono now. That was what that menuing sound was. I'm doing full screen here, but that means you can't see my menuing because it's on DS mode. And now I go ham. Can I kill it in one cycle? That's the question. That is so much damage. I love this track. This thing has, I think, like 30,000 HP. The middle core is gone, so this thing is completely helpless now. And even when it does resurrect its guys, it's still gonna have its defense down while recovering. So I might one-cycle this, even if its friends come back. Man, remember when this fight took like 15 minutes? Oh my god! Destruction. It didn't even use temporal shift, are you kidding me? We're back here with extra characters. And I just have control. Can I talk to you? Taizo Mamo. What are you looking at, buddy? Trying to start something? Come on, bring it on. Akiyoshi Masuda. Kokobo and I have been practicing our anti-stress massages on each other instead of working. Shoulder massages. Shoulder! Yeah, I don't know if you get what's going on yet, but this is the talk to the developers bit in the game. I don't know if Chrono Trigger's the first to do it, but it's gotta be one of the first. Hiroki Chiba. 1-4, 1-4, come on, 1-4. No, I lost again! I don't get that one. Can I talk to the bucket? Nah. Old man? Good job, you've reached the hardest ending. This is the Chrono Trigger development room. Take a walk around and hear what the team has to say. Keizo Kokobo. I hope you and all the staff who worked on the game took something from it and will continue to grow and prosper, no matter what the future holds in store. Come back to see me again once you complete your rounds. Yeah, I can go in the teleporters. This is great. Koji Tsukimoto. The jet bike race programmer's high score was 2110. Bet you can't beat that. You're correct. Tadahiro Usuda. Look closely and you'll appreciate the little details on the monsters. Like, here, check out the shadow on this guy's sword. See it? The shadow? I see a long shadow going off to the side. Maybe that's it, because there is just the circle shadow below his feet. That is clever. Yukio Nakatani. Thanks for playing. Are you a girl? No. I mean, yes. Alright. Kazumi Kobayashi. I've lost 22 pounds working on this game. Oh boy. And then Flea? Hirokatsu Sasaki. Ever since I started growing out my hair, I've been getting a lot of attention. From guys. I can't believe it. Alright, I gotta remember which teleporter that was. Little Poyozo? Magus? Matsuzo Itakura. Did you figure out my Poyozo dance attack? See you again in another game soon. I did figure out that attack, as a matter of fact. I was trying not to walk in the teleporter, but it's fine. Kaname. I'm just a map design noob, but my dad's a pro gamer. He pawns noobs at the arcade. This has gotta be new translation. No way were they saying this in 1995. Yasunori Mitsuda. This is the sound designer. Well, now it's my turn to set off on a journey to see what the world holds in store. I wonder if I shall ever return. This soundtrack, though, it's one of the greats. Yoshinori Ogura. I'm just happy to have been able to work on this game. Kazuhiro Okawa. Congratulations. Did you have a good time? Can I read the note? Don't look for me, Hiroko Yamamoto. Keita Eto. You want a buggy map repaired? 10 million Geo to cover the cost? Amazing. There he goes. That's great. I can actually go below the bed. Huh. Okay, I'm back out. There's that statue. What? Really? Whoa. No storm lasts forever. Kato. Even eternity must come to an end. I think. Whoa. I gotta see something. I gotta see something. Nah, I can't walk around. I have to talk to him. That was unexpected. Okay. Oh, so I did talk to the Poyozo before, if this is a different character. Magus is Shinichiro Okaniwa. I can't even remember the last time I cut my hair. Look how long it is. Better get myself to a barber. Okay, this is where I was. That's fine. Ha! Oh, the Frog King! This guy was cutscene only! Anyway. Yasuyuki Hane. This was my first project. Whew, was I ever nervous. What a relief it's over. Shinichiro Hamasaka. I just helped the Chrono Trigger team a tiny bit. Good job, guys. Mami Kawai. Oops, did I forget to insert a few parts again? I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. I want to see the animation for that. Whoa! Yasuhiko Kamata. Having 32 megs means we can use a lot of graphics. Using a lot of graphics means we have to create a lot of graphics. Well, it was hard work, but it sure was fun. Hiroyuki Ito. The Tyranno lair? Yup, it was my bright idea to put the switch in the mouth. Sorry about that. Fumi Nakashima. Did you see the little character animations on the world map, Ribbit? There's Luca reading a book, Chrono all in a rush. Know what I'm talking about, Ribbit? I did see When You Idle. It's pretty great. The tree? Just checking. Oh, wow. I can go past them. Sorry, it's a bad makeup day for Takashi Tokita. You can't see the face. Hey out there in TV land! How are we doing today? It's me, Manabu Daishima. Let's all buy games, okay? None of this renting and borrowing stuff. Akihiko Matsui. What'd you think? I hope you had a good time. See you in another game. Eiji Nakamura. Congrats on finishing the game. Why don't you spend some time outside tomorrow? Oh god, too real. Minoru Akao. Ah, I love a good quest. Don't you? Sure I do. I beat a game called Quest 64. Kiyoshi Yoshi. Ah yes, such a moving story in that 128th entry to the Chrono series. Oh god, don't even joke. What? Oh no, this must be the wrong era. Ho 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 ho! He's got the shocked face. Did I do this one? Yeah, okay. Oh, hello. Yusuke Naora. How was the art? I had a blast working on it. The art's amazing. Tsutomu Terada. I've caught every cold that's gone around this year. Achoo! Hey, I know you've gotten strong, but don't... Achoo! Go picking on my monsters now, you hear? And bad news for you, buddy. Hiroshi Uchiyama. That's a pretty good costume you get on there, kid. Wait, it's really you, isn't it? Sorry, I thought you were just a cosplayer. Can't talk to any of this stuff, so I guess it's just Isla. Makoto Shimamoto. Boom! Quadruple 9 damage. You do. Yep, I've been there. Amazing. Nothing with that bowl. Alright, we're out. Oh, don't even think about it. Keisuke Matsuhara. Thank you. No applause necessary, just send money. I hope you enjoyed all my events. Another of my masterpieces will be available soon, so stay tuned. Oh, I just shorted out. Haruyuki Nishida. Hey, do you think there'll be a sequel? No. That'd be nice, huh? What? Anyway, there is Chrono Cross, so, okay, that'd be nice either way. This guy just shorts out. Regardless. Ken Narita. Love was in the air, but then the engines cut out. Shun Moria. I've been working 24 hours a day. Did I miss this guy? Kazuo Suzuki. I'm the consummate professional. Okay. Kenichi Nishi. Man, that was a long haul. I got my first gray hair working on this game. Lost weight, too. Computer? Nope. I can't make it past the robot, can I? Alright. See ya. Oh, wow. Tetsuya Takahashi. If you thought this was tough, you should get a load of Final Fantasy IV. I guess this is DS, so we've already figured out that it's 4 and not 2. Fair enough. Hasui. Shh, I'm in the middle of something good here. Toshiaki Suzuki. Ugh, so tired, but so hungry. One thing at a time. Katsuhisa Higuchi. Legendary Programmer 29 seeks that special someone. Not quite hero material, but still the stuff of legend. Waiting for those cards and letters. Alright. Wait, what? I'll mash you to goo. What the hell is this? Okay, got him. Did I just kill a dev? Come back, sir. Oh, God. Wait, Morrow, I didn't... Are they all... Really? I'm sorry. I got XP? And if I got 700 gold, that means that I have 700 gold. Oh, 1100? Maybe I started a little bit. RIP my 1.4 million gold. I just killed devs, man. Bye. Nope. Akane Haruki. Please feed me, I'm starving. Little kid. Masanori Hoshino. Hey, they promised to name this game Hoshino Trigger. Takayuki Otachi. Well done. Koichi Ebe. Thanks for playing Chrono Trigger all the way to the end. Here, have a kiss to remember it by. Thanks, guys. That might be it. Wait, there's a sparkle? Tetsuya Nomura. 3, 2, 1. Reset! You know. Wait. Okay, just joking. You son of a... Alright, I'm out of here. I think that's it. I'll do this one more time, but I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Anybody else? I know there's Specchio's room. Whoa! Invisible path. Like in Quest 64. Yoshinori Kitase. There are more than 10 different endings. Have you seen them all? The ending you get depends on when you challenge Lavos. Yep, I've gotten all 12. I mean 13. Kezuka. Better find the switch soon or it'll all go up in flames. What? I can't believe I'm allowed to walk out here. There is a set path. Like, I am forced along a path. I guess this area is a room. But otherwise... that's it. Okay. Weird. Yeah, that's it. Specchio? Hirokichibo. Oh, yeah. Specchio? Old man. Well then, open the gates to the Dream Team! Oh boy. Wow! It's a new room and everything. Akira Toriyama. Hey, Sasuke, Kika, Pop's working on games too. Are you seeing this? Isn't this great? Rest in peace to a genuine legend whose aesthetic is in Dragon Quest, this game, Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest the anime, Dr. Slump. Like, this guy affected generations and generations. Even Mario was affected by this guy, and Sonic. And those kids he's talking to, like, they're probably in their 30s or 40s now. This is wild. Nobuo Uematsu. And he's speaking backwards. I have nothing better to do than read this. Ha 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 ha. Now run along and play, boys and girls. Yeah, Yasunori Mitsuda did most of the soundtrack, but I believe Nobuo Uematsu assisted with a bunch of it. I'll save the middle for last. Hironobu Sakaguchi, the Final Fantasy guy. Boy, it used to be that I get thinner after each game. Now I'm gaining weight instead. I must be getting old. Unbelievable. Kazuhiko Aoki, guess what? I hit the 100,000 yen jackpot. And finally, Yuji Horii. Wow, the years sure do fly by. This game was first released in 1995. Wow, what do you think he says on the SNES? Congratulations on finishing the game. You're now a member of the Dream Team. And since you blew through the game so fast, we've adjusted the credits to suit your style. Oh my god. That's delicious. Chrono Trigger at the end. Wow. Ending number 3. The Dream Project. And with this, we have 100% completion. There it is. It also occurs to me I never did quite show you the funny thing I mentioned regarding Isla's weapons, but let's just compare the Rainbow and the Dreamseeker. Attack 220, 240. Oh my goodness. Completion bonus times Eclipse. I think it's the only item in the game that says completion bonus. Everything else is event, chest, whatever. Unique item. But I just want to show you Isla's attacks. That's Robo. Frog. They're making me wait. Fist, level 1 to 23. Fist, 24 to 47. 48 to 71. Untold Strength, Untold Strength, Untold Strength. And then all of a sudden, Iron Fist, Bronze Fist. That's just great. There you go. That was Chrono Trigger, considered to be one of the greatest games of its era, maybe even one of the greatest games of all time. Well, we have done it. We have beaten Chrono Trigger, the DS version, and we have gotten everything in the game. And this may come as little surprise, but I have to say, this was a spectacular experience. I have to admit, I played a bunch of Chrono Trigger back in college. I don't remember if I beat it or not. I don't think I did, but I do remember that I was playing it on an emulator, so I was constantly using the speed up function, and I think that that might have affected my experience, because I remember thinking, okay, yeah, the game's good, I guess, but actually playing it deliberately and at the intended speed, it really is a different experience. This isn't one of those games where you grind for hours and hours and you're desperately wishing you had a speed up function. Everything you do in the game is about what you would need to do. You don't really need to stop and just fight the same enemy for a million years. I did that once or twice to get tech unlocks. There was that, but that was entirely optional. I was doing that partly for the 100%. It did make my life a little bit easier, there is that, but I was doing it for charm early so I could steal weapons early. That was more on me. But otherwise, this game is amazing, and the endings were pretty great. I gotta say, it was a little tedious fighting Lavos again and again, but the good news is that if you do it via the telepod, you skip the first couple of phases. Thank goodness, because that first phase where you just go through a bunch of old bosses, that gets pretty old. It does. But they give you a bit of an out for that one. Fighting Lavos in different times, having different ways to do it, getting different endings from doing it at different times, it's very, very cleverly done. Now, as for the DS content, the dual screen stuff is brilliant. I was recording in a way that made it more so you could see the map on the bottom screen, but otherwise I was playing classic mode. But if you are playing in the DS mode, where you can see which enemy is being highlighted at all times, and when you're selecting text, you have your list on the lower screen, it's very convenient for gameplay, and you could do that selection with the stylus as well, adding another level of convenience to the gameplay. That didn't really translate in the Let's Play, because I wasn't doing it that way, but it is a welcome addition. The Lost Sanctum was clever as far as the personalities of the Reptites were concerned, but I have to admit it was pretty tedious, especially when you're going up and down the mountain. I cut a bunch of footage from that in my Let's Play, and it still felt very tedious, even in the post-product. Oh boy. And then the dimensional vortices, they were a little better. They provided you with more original stuff, but they still had the warp through the portal, play an old level again. Okay, I guess. And of course it cannot be ignored that all the new enemies were palette swaps. That was pretty apparent, but at least it was interesting. And the Arena of the Ages, I was playing it for 100% content, so that really sucked the fun out of it, but in general it's pretty clever, and you could have done it multiplayer back when the Wi-Fi thing was online, so it was interesting that you could send your little Pokemon against your opponent's Pokemon, but in Chrono Trigger. That's pretty cool. And then there was also the new ending, and even the new anime scene. That final boss, yeah, it was a palette swap of Lavos, but you had Shala in front of it. They changed it up enough, and it was a very climactic, legitimately tricky boss fight. Overall, I'd say the DS is probably the best version of the game, and the Steam version's probably second best. That's about as good as you're going to get. All of the content, I think, except for Arena of the Ages, and of course except for the dual screen stuff, you can't replicate that. But really, just about any version of Chrono Trigger is worth playing. It's a fantastic, fantastic game, and I'm happy that I covered it. I'll be honest here, I was originally planning on doing the regular ending, and then maybe jumping to the new ending because it's the DS game, but I was hooked enough that I wanted to go through everything, and I'm glad I did. This was a really fantastic experience. And of course, this is the timing of this was coincidental, but it's an excellent showcase of Akira Toriyama's visuals. I mentioned in the first part of this playthrough this was made by the Dream Team, and you saw the Dream Team in this very installment, so all of them were crucial to putting this game together. But in light of the late great Toriyama, I'm particularly going to focus on him. This game has Toriyama written all over it, and you could see his aesthetic in all sorts of other things. I showcased a brief second of Dr. Slump in this installment, for example. But you know what? Just for trivia's sake, I want to point out one thing that's kind of amusing. I've pointed out in the playthrough, and some people in the comments have as well, there are a lot of characters in this game that are analogs to Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z counterparts. For example, Magus is basically Piccolo, maybe kind of Vegeta. Both of them are enemies who join you later, but he's got the Piccolo ears and he meditates on a mountain. That feels about right for that. Chrono is Goku, he's got the hair and he's the straight man protagonist. But one thing I want to point out that might be a bit of a surprise, this is probably obvious to Japanese players, and there are probably a bunch of people who know that in Europe and parts of the West, but I don't know how well like people in the United States know this. I myself didn't until way, way later, but who was Luca an analog of, right? A lot of people say Bulma. She kind of has the hair, but at the same time, Bulma's had every hairstyle possible, so I don't know. Luca is a scientist, though. She's a super scientist who is the daughter of another super scientist. That is a Bulma connection. However, in terms of visual style, I would say Marl is like Bulma. Not from Dragon Ball Z, but from Dragon Ball. She wore that outfit at one point. So who's Luca? Well, she's not visually an analog of a Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z character at all. In fact, she's an analog of Mam from Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. Now, people familiar with the series probably know that Mam is a very accomplished martial artist. Luca is not that, but in the earlier part of the series, Mam dressed a little more like the way Luca does, and she wasn't much of a fighter. In fact, she wielded a gun that was infused with magical spells, so even though she wasn't a caster, she could still fire spells. It was a clever workaround, and her gun looks remarkably like Luca's. And you know what? Starting in the DS version, it wasn't in the original version of Chrono Trigger, but starting in DS, so I think it should be on Steam as well, what is Luca's final weapon called? The Spell Slinger. Really laying it on thick there, but hey, if you don't know Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai, then you don't know. I myself had never heard of it until the 2010s remake. Turns out it was from the 80s the whole time, anime and manga. So there you go. Interesting little connection that might not be as overt to people in the US. Anyway, this was a brilliant game and I'm very happy that I played it. Thank you all for watching this playthrough, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing the game. And of course, special thanks to Neurodivergent Pixels for selecting the game, and DJ Gamer for providing the title card. It was very exciting to be able to relive and properly appreciate this game, because I don't think I really did before. I know that it's everybody's favorite RPG, but now I think I can really appreciate why. A brilliant, brilliant creation, and it took the Dream Team to make something like this exist. Excellent job all around. Thank you once again, and until next time, everyone.